Okay.
Hi folks, this is Dragon. Topic of homesteading. Now, one of the things with homesteading, particularly in this area and even up at my place, is location. And you've got to look at location and look at the seasonal events that happen in the area. And some places have a long history of it, somewhere in archives or from the early pioneers. One of the problems in this area, and including my area, is that back around about 2010, 2011, we had very heavy flooding through this area. Record floods, according to some people. And it was a rain event system that just happened over 12 months and climaxed around about 2011. The problem being was that the floods that went through this area, and including my area where I live, it upset the eco-balance in the area, in that a lot of topsoil was lost, a lot of topsoil was polluted from overflowing septic tanks, and a lot of farms around here had chemicals and petroleum products and all that sort of stuff too. And down here at Lynn's place, we're looking at around about 2 years, nearly 3 years, and the place still hasn't fully recovered from that natural disaster. So in a homesteading situation, you're looking at homesteading, talk to local people, check with local records about seasonal events, severe weather systems, the climate and that sort of thing. Now, if these people here are relying solely off what they were growing for their own food, self-reliant, they would probably be in serious trouble, because this area has not fully recovered for growing crops of any type, or some types. Why? Because the ground is still wet, it's being polluted, and as Lynn said, they're still having problems getting their garden beds up and going, and indeed some fruit trees. Now this is, like I said, 2.5, maybe 3 years down the track from a large-scale natural disaster over a time frame of leading up to the disaster of 12 months or more. So that's one of the things you've got to consider about homesteading too. Things like that. Natural disasters can set you back a year, 2 years, even 3 years. So something to think about: self-reliance on food, production, how you get around these problems, and the skills you need to get around these problems, not only with the natural disaster situation and trying to get the soil and everything back, the ecosystem back to where it was, but also preserving the food and harvesting the seeds before these events happen. Yes, some seeds have a short shelf life, but these are all things you've got to consider. Location of where you're homesteading. In fact, I did a video series last year on my YouTube, another one over the other side of the hill there. And location. You've really got to look at it, think about it, do the research, look at the records, historical records, and talk to the local people. Alright, thanks for watching people. Thank you.